I have to ask, and I know you're not going to answer, but I know you guys have been recording and there's supposed to be a Primus record next year. Are you guys done recording?
I will answer that. No, we are not.
Okay.
We have done. We've recorded a few songs, and like we just put out the old Grizz,
Mm-hmm.
and then we did a cover of Holy Diver featuring Puddle's Pity Party on
Yep.
vocals. And so we did Little Lord Fentanyl last year, which was actually part of my audition process. I was thrown that song uh, as part of the audition, and I had one night to come up with my drum part. And
No
same with
pressure.
Gergo, who was the other drummer in the finals. It was part of his process too. And we each had the ability to kind of show what we would bring to the table in a recording situation. And thankfully for me, the guys liked what I came up with. And a lot of people don't realize this, but the drum part that's on Little Lord Fentanyl is the actual drum part that I played during my audition, uh, uh, for the drum derby. So what you're hearing on that song is me nervously trying to get through the song with these brand new parts that I just came up with, and thankfully it worked out.
Did you know that when you were recording it?
I did. Well, no, I didn't. I didn't know that they were going to release the song the way
Mm.
that they did. At the time, I was just looking at it as another, just another part of the test. It was like the final test, really, because
Yeah.
at that point, I had done I submitted all of my stuff, through the internet, and that took a couple of months from the time that they announced that they were looking for a drummer until the auditions started. So I had been in, kind of correspondence with people, the management mostly, uh, up to that point, and then I had my initial audition in Los Angeles, and then from there, the final audition, which was a 3-day process. So by the time I got to that part of this, where it was I'm recording the song, I had already been through quite a bit of audition process at that point. So it just felt kind of like the final tests. And but I do think it's cool that we ended up using the actual drum part
Yeah.
from that time, because it's like it's almost like an imprint, or just like a photograph of what was going on at that exact moment. But to wrap up this part, we've done a lot of recording at this point. I feel like it's been a lot of sort of just coming up with riffs and seeing kind of what sticks, and also spending a lot of time in the room with Les and Larry to just get on their level, and have me become completely a the drummer that they want and that they're looking for, and they can work with without having to think about anything. So you just have to you have to spend time. It takes you can't usually just jump into a room, especially with guys like that on their level, as creative as they are, as used to doing things their own way as they are. It's a process. Not that it's been difficult, but it's just, like I say, I feel like a lot of the recording process at this point, up to this point, has been more of a getting to know you, as opposed to this is what we're gonna show the world.
Mm.